What do we understand as energy? Through the years, energy has had many definitions that depend on the field of investigation in which we are observing it. In 1850, it was still debatable if it existed or not, due to its characteristics. There is no such thing as an invisible force that moves the universe. If you cannot see it, not touch, hear, or taste it, you cannot say it's real. This was the main point against the energy, that is invisible. But as time passed, the concept became important to understand many topics. Nowadays, energy is commonly defined as the capacity to do work. There are multiple types of energy, and these are divided into main branches: kinetics and potential. Kinetics refers to all the energy that is related to movement, whereas potential is energy that is stored. Kinetic energy can become potential, and potential can convert into kinetic energy. According to the laws of thermodynamics, stated by Newton, the first law states that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, only transformed, meaning that the same amount of energy will remain in the system, only changing its form. The second law states that the energy in an isolated system will always increase in each energy transfer. So, what is a system? The simplified definition is a number of components with a given function. The system consists of inputs, a process in which inputs transform and become outputs, and outputs. There are three types of systems. This is one is an open. This one is closed. And the last one is an isolated system. When energy is used, the entropy increases, and the entropy can be transformed back into energy. Free energy is the entropy that's not transformed back into usable energy. Free energy has changed the way our world looks and works. The main sources of energy have differed and can be divided in 5 energetic epochs. In the geochemical epoch, all life was concentrated on the oceans, and the main source of heat was the Earth's core. The apparition of viruses accelerated the evolutive process of organisms. In the second epoch, sunlight, the apparition of photosynthetic reactions within organisms used the unlimited light source from the sun to break bonds in water, creating oxygen and hydrogen and releasing it into the oceans and afterwards into the atmosphere. In the third epoch, oxygen, the new atmosphere opened new niches for the species to develop into, meaning more diversity in organisms. Oxygen is optimal as it releases more energy per electron transfer, and as such, it can cause mutations in DNA. In the fourth epoch, active hunting became a thing. The differentiation between prey and predators became wider as each one developed weapons in the case of predators or defenses in prey. In the fifth epoch, fire, all the requirements were met when vascular plants appeared. Lightning hit the ground and oxygen conformed 16% of the atmosphere. The discovery of fire and cooking gave the primitive humans a push in evolution. Humans started with wood, then animal oils, and finally fossil fuels. With industrialization, large amounts of hydrocarbons were used, and as a result, large amounts of greenhouse gases were liberated into the atmosphere. As a result of these 5 energetic epochs, the Earth is as biodiverse as it is now.